The following is a production of the Lakeside Chiefs Radio Network.
Wall Mitchell.
2022 Lakeside Football is on the air. Brought to you by Apex Buildings, Gala Gas, Impressive Collision, Pitts Trailers, Riverside Turf, Samwise State Farm, Trustmark Bank, Deloach and Wingate, Peddler Foods, Herring Realty, Benny Whitehead Incorporated, Penn and Seaborn, Herring Logistics, Villages at Reeves Farm, Azure Creations, and One Mo Plantation. Now, out to the stadium with the voice of the Chiefs, Ben McAlilly.
Welcome in live to Cougar Stadium on the campus of Crenshaw Christian Academy in Luverne, Alabama. We are counting down to kickoff for tonight's game between the Lakeside Chiefs and the Crenshaw Christian Academy Cougars. This is the Lakeside pregame show. Welcome in to everybody far and wide. Taking a look at Lakeside's opponent tonight, Crenshaw Christian. They come in with a record of 1-0 on the season. They beat the Abbeville Christian Generals last week 59-21. They are coached by Wayne Grant, who's in his 5th season at Crenshaw and his 32nd season overall. Crenshaw Christian is 17-5-1 all-time versus Lakeside. Just taking a look around the region, Lakeside, of course, is AISA 1A Region 1. Region Standard Crenshaw is 1-0. Southern Academy is 1-0. Lakeside's 1-1. Lowndes Academy is 0-1. And Coosa Valley is 0-2. Region games tonight. Lakeside, of course, is here at Crenshaw. Southern Academy hosts Pickens, and Coosa Valley is at Lowndes. So this will be the first region games of any kind here in Region 1. Lakeside, on the other hand, is 1-1 on the season. Opening win over Southern Prep Academy and a 33-18 loss last week to 2A Power Macon East. So the Chiefs are 1-1 on the season. Taking a look at some other games around the area, Eufaula is at Headland. Abbeville hosts Cottonwood. Barber County hosts Luverne. Russell County is at Stanhope Elmore. Central Phoenix City hosts Enterprise. Auburn hosts Dothan. Opelika is at Robert E. Lee in Montgomery. Ayrton is at Geneva County. GW Long hosts Sampson. Dale County hosts Andalusia. Bullock County hosts Montgomery Academy. Pike County hosts Ashford. Pike Lib, their first year in AHSAA ball, is on the road in Florida tonight at Shipley. In AISA ball, Glenwood hosts Fort Dale. Lee Scott is on the road at Monroe Academy. Edgewood is at Chambers. Abbeville Christian is at Hooper. And Macon East is at Wilcox Academy. So we're going to step away for a quick commercial break. We've got about 11 minutes before kickoff. We're going to take care of some of our sponsors. We'll be right back, hopefully, with our the probable starting lineups, our captains, the coin toss, and the national anthem. So we'll be right back. This is the Lakeside pregame show. We'll be right back to listen to Lakeside football.
This is the Lakeside Chiefs Radio Network.
Welcome back to the Lakeside pregame show. We are counting down to kickoff for tonight's game between Crenshaw Christian and your Lakeside Chiefs. Now for the probable starting lineups. For the Lakeside Chiefs, first on offense, at wide receiver, number 6, Darren Maudry. At tight end, number 9, Brandon Jackson. At left tackle, number 52, Davis Fort. At left guard, Brantley Weeks, number 54. At center, number 50, Garrett Zingaretti. At right guard, number 58, Brody Dismukes. At right tackle, number 56, Rhodes Bennett. At wide receiver, number 11, Ali Quinn. At quarterback, senior, number 2, Trip Swain. At fullback, number 14, Brody Horn. And at tailback, number 1, Lane Beasley. On defense, at defensive end, number 56, Rhodes Bennett. At defensive tackle, number 58, Brody Dismukes. At the other defensive tackle, number 52, Davis Fort. At defensive end, number 9, Brandon Jackson. At weak side linebacker, number 10, Anderson Mott. At middle linebacker, number 1, Lane Beasley. At strong side linebacker, number 14, Brody Horn. At corner, number 3, Jamez Curry. At free safety, number 11, Ali Quinn. At strong safety, number 6, Darren Maudry. And at the other corner, number 7, Rhett Wilborn. When the Chiefs are on special teams, the punter will be number 2, Trip Swain. The place kicker will also be number 2, Trip Swain. The holder is number 8, Braden Fort. And the long snapper is number 52, Davis Fort. So we've got about 7 minutes left before kickoff. We're counting down. The Crenshaw captains are on the field. We're still awaiting the Lakeside captains. So here momentarily, we should have the coin flip and then the playing of our National Anthem. So we'll step away again for another quick commercial break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Lakeside Football.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
In Eufaula, talk to State Farm agent Sam Wise.
This is the Lakeside Chiefs Radio Network.
Welcome back to the Lakeside pregame show. The captains are on the field. Your captains for Lakeside. It's really hard to read from here. Is number 18, Jaden Ward. And wearing number 53 tonight will be Braden Fort. For Crenshaw will be number 3, Owen Law. Number 1, Casey Morgan. Number 4, Logan Owens. Number 56, Sean Thomas. Number 61, Walden Mitchell. And number 74, Coleman Owens. Crenshaw Christian wearing their home uniforms, blue helmets, white face mask, no logo on either side, blue jerseys with white numerals trimmed in red, blue pants with red and white stripes down the side. Lakeside dressed in white jerseys over white pants, gray numerals trimmed in blue, gray helmets, blue face mask, and the Florida blue and white Florida State-esque spear on the side. So the coin toss, the official is talking to there's the flip of the coin. Lakeside called it in the air. And it appears Crenshaw Christian has won the toss.
We've had the coin toss, looking to see the results.
Indeed, Crenshaw wins the toss, and they elected to receive. Lakeside will defend the south end zone off to my left. So as the teams are making their way, we're getting ever so closer to kickoff. Your forecast for tonight's game is currently 81 degrees, wind out of the southeast at 3, and there is a 50% chance of rain tonight. So we are counting down to kickoff. We got about 2 minutes before kickoff, and we will be ready to play some football. I apologize if anybody can hear the speaker over my shoulder. It is blowing my doors off here, and I'm hoping that we sound okay on our broadcast here from Luverne here at Cougar Stadium. And here comes the Crenshaw Christian Academy Cougars racing onto the field, led by head coach Wayne Grant. The Chiefs have gathered up in the end zone off to my left and have yet to make their appearance. So let's see if the Chiefs can rebound from heartbreaking loss last week to Macon East. They were absolutely in that game right up until the very end. A play goes different one way or the other, and it's a different ball game. But yet here we are, 1-1. Played well against the 2A power, but open region play tonight against a very good Crenshaw Christian team. And here come the Chiefs sprinting onto the field. For fans around the world or wherever you are, it's football time for the Lakeside Chiefs. So head coach Tom Clements leads his team onto the field, and we're about a minute away from playing football. And we're going to pause for the invocation and the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you'll please stand. Men, please remove any headwear you have. We will have the invocation, followed by the national anthem. Please pray with me. Our most gracious Heavenly Father, we come to you this evening, dear Lord. We come to you asking your blessings upon both of these teams, that you keep both of the team's participants, the officials, the coaches, and the fans safely in the palm of your hands tonight, dear Lord. We ask that you lay it upon the participants' hearts, fans' hearts, to remember that we do all things to glorify you, and that we remember sportsmanship and being kind to one another outside of the game count, dear Lord. We come to you tonight thankful for the communities that these two schools represent and the blessings that you put upon the schools. We ask you to continue to do the same. Most of all, dear Lord, we come tonight thanking you for your Son, Jesus, who died on the cross for our sins. It's in his name we pray. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
That was the national anthem and the invocation, and we are counting down to kickoff. Whoever that young lady was that sung the national anthem did a fantastic job.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the Cougars won the toss. They've elected to receive. They're going to return out of the north end zone.
So Crenshaw Christian will be receiving, and Lakeside will be kicking off left to right on your radio dial. So kicking off for Lakeside will be number 2, Trip Swain. Back deep for Crenshaw Christian, number 22, Drake Mills, along with number 7, Braden Moore. Also number 2, Jake Lawrence, dropped back, and all three of them standing about the 15-yard line. So here we go. We are ready for football live from Luverne, Alabama. So the officials have marked the ball, ready for play.
22, Drake Mills.
Trip Swain makes sure his team is ready, and he moves on the football. Toe to leather, a line drive kick. It hits about the 30. Fielded there by number 10, Ashton Ackerman. He advances it up to about the 39-yard line. So Crenshaw Christian will put it in play, 1st and 10 from their own 39. So number 4, Logan Owens leads his team out on the field. Crenshaw Christian breaks the huddle. 2 tight ends, single wide receiver, wide right. Backs in an eye. He's going to give to 22 right up the middle, crosses the 40. Drug down at about the 45-yard line. That was number 22, Drake Mills. That's a gain of 6. He was dropped after that gain by number 14, Brody Horn. They'll bring up 2nd down and 4. Owens breaks his huddle. Twin receivers left, single right, 1 back behind him, and he's under center. Puts a man in motion from left to right. He's going to turn. He's going to give. Running right, crossing midfield, 40, 35, 30, inside the 25, and finally down to about the 22-yard line is number 7, Braden Moore. He was the man that went in motion, and quarterback Owens just turned and gave it to him. Finally, Ali Quinn ran him down. They're going to give him the 22 for 1st and 10 Crenshaw from there. Backs in an eye, single receiver right, 2 tight ends. He's going to turn. He's going to give, running right. He's got room. Tries to get to the sideline. He's going to turn the corner, and he is in for the Crenshaw touchdown. That is number 1, Casey Morgan. So just like that, it is Crenshaw 6, Lakeside 0.
Number 1, Casey Morgan off the right side, races in, 22 yards.
Whistles everywhere, see what's going on. So with 10:45 left in the first quarter, it's Crenshaw 6, Lakeside nothing.
Flag is waved off, so
disregard the flag. Number 7, Braden Moore lines up to kick the PAT. Snap. Nope, it's a fake, and they run right up the middle, and it is good. That was number 15, Jake Boddery on the carry. So that makes your score 8-0. Crenshaw scoring drive goes 61 yards in 3 plays in 1 minute and 4 seconds. And just like that is 8-0. Well, we'll step away for a super quick commercial break. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Lakeside Network.
Attention contractors, is your metal roofing provider slowing you down? Apex Metal Express fills orders within a week. 40-year finish warranty, 17 different colors, and multiple truss styles. Work more and wait less.
Welcome back to Cougar Stadium here in Luverne. And Crenshaw Christian has jumped out to an early 8-0 lead. Kicking off for Crenshaw will be number 7, Braden Moore. Back deep for Lakeside, number 6, Darren Maudry. Number 9, Brandon Jackson. And number 4, J.J. Hill.
Number 7. Number 7, Braden Moore, teaming up to kick off.
Moore make sure his team is ready. Looks like we're ready to get back to action. Moore advances on the football, kicks it, kind of a high end-over-end kick. We fielded by Brandon Jackson at about the 17, running left 20, kind of dancing around, giving ground. He's finally going to be brought down at about the 24-yard line. They're going to give him the 25. So the Chiefs will put it in play, 1st and 10 from their own 25.
Lakeside's going to take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So let's see what Trip Swain and the offense can do to answer this score. Swain breaks his huddle. Single receivers to either side. Backs in the I. Behind him under center. Lane Beasley, number 1, dotting the I. Swain takes his snap. Going to give to Brody Horn right up the middle. And he's met right at the line of scrimmage. I think he might have gained half a yard. They're going to give him a yard, so they'll bring up 2nd down and 9.
Pick up of about 1 on the play. It's going to be up 2nd down. 9 to go now for the Chiefs.
Just not much running room up the middle that time for Horn. Chiefs break their huddle. Single receiver either side, backs in the same formation, that I formation. Swain under center. Swain barking out the signals, takes the snap. He drops the throw. He's going to throw a fade. Looking long down the sidelines. It is through the hands of Ali Quinn down at the Crenshaw Christian 40-yard line. He had got behind the defender, but just could not reel it in. It was number 1, Casey Morgan, that time defending on the play. So it'll bring up 3rd and very long for Lakeside from their own 26-yard line. The Chiefs break the huddle. 3 receivers right, 1 left. 1 back is Horn on the hip of quarterback Trip Swain in the gun. Swain claps his hand, takes the snap. He drops the throw. He's looking left. He's looking long. He fires. It's going to be caught by Brandon Jackson up about the 39-yard line. And that is enough for a Lakeside Chiefs 1st down. Very nice throw and catch that time. Big hit on the play that time by number 4, Logan Owens. But Jackson was able to hold on, and that'll move the chains for the Lakeside Chiefs. The Chiefs with a fresh set of downs from their own 39. 2 receivers right, backs in the I behind quarterback Swain under center. Swain barking out the signals. He turns. He's going to toss sweep to Beasley running right, cuts it up, and he's going to lose ground. He's going to hit in the backfield. They're going to mark him down at about the 36-yard line, so that's going to be a loss of 3. They'll bring up 2nd down and 13 for the Chiefs. Just a simple toss sweep right, but there's not much doing that time as far as running room goes. There's Swain talking to his troops in the huddle. Still in the I, single receiver either side. Swain takes the snap. He fakes play action. He bootlegs left. He's looking. He's going to fire down the middle of the field, and it is deflected by number 7, Braden Moore. It was intended for number 11, Ali Quinn, out around midfield. Number 10, Ashton Ackerman, was rolling in on quarterback Swain that time, and he had to get rid of it. So 3rd down and 13 for the Chiefs. Chiefs break the huddle. 3 receivers right, 1 left. 1 running back on the hip of Swain in the gun. Swain claps his hands, takes the snap, he drops the throw, he throws across the middle, and kind of a tunnel screen intended for Ali Quinn, but it falls incomplete. Swain had to get rid of that. Number 10, Ackerman was rolling in on him again and giving him some pressure. So the Chiefs were looking at 4th down and 13 from their own 36. We're back, dropping back in punt formation. Trip Swain back deep. Number 7, Braden Moore. Number 1, Casey Morgan for Crenshaw. Swain takes his snap. He gets the kickoff. End over end kick. It's going to be hit about the Crenshaw 40-yard line and take a lakeside roll for 1 yard and be downed at the Crenshaw 39. So the Cougars will put it in play. 1st and 10 from there, leading 8-0. So let's see if the Lakeside defense can get a stop and get their offense back on the field.
Punt cover 25 yards to the 39-yard line where Crenshaw set up 1st and 10.
So Logan Owens leads his troops back on the field, backs in the eye, 1 wide receiver right and 2 tight ends. He's going to turn, he's going to give the 22, hit in the backfield, and he is going to be dropped for a loss by number 14, Brody Horn. That was 22, Drake Mills, just on a toss sweep. Horn shot through from his linebacker spot and just held on for dear life and finally rode him down. So that'll be a loss of 2, bring up 2nd down and 12. So Crenshaw does huddle between every play. Not a whole lot of hurry up. So break the huddle. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. 1 running back in the side of the gun. Quarterback's going to fake left. He's going to run. There's a flag on the play. Going to get up to about the 40-yard line. So it's going to be a gain of about 3. But there's flags everywhere. So let's see what they're going to. It's going to be holding against Crenshaw Christian, so that'll back him up 10 yards. Well, let's see where they spot the ball. Inside the 30, down to about the 27-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd down and 22 from there. Cougars break the huddle. 2 receivers to either side. One running back alongside. Owens in the shotgun. He takes his snap. He's going to run left. He's looking left. He crosses the 35, 40, 45, 50. And it's finally ridden down in Lakeside territory by number 11, Ali Quinn. But that's going to be a gain of about 27 just on a little read option by quarterback Logan Owens. So the Chiefs put them in a hole but just could not capitalize. Crenshaw on the ball again. Single receiver right, backs in the eye. Owens under center, takes his snap, gives the Mills right up the middle. Crosses the line of scrimmage, gets inside the 40 down to about the 39. So that's going to be a gain of about 6.
To the 39-yard line, brought down by number 14, Brody Horn.
So we'll call it 2nd and 4. Brody Horn finally able to take him down after that gain. Crenshaw not in a real hurry. They break the huddle with 10 on the play clock. 2 receivers to either side. Owens in the shotgun alongside running back Mills. Takes a snap. He keeps running left. Gets inside the 35 barely. Going to be very close to a 1st down. Let's see where they put knee on the ground.
Owens gets the ball to the 35-yard line.
They're going to call him just short and put knee on the ground at the Lakeside 35. It's going to be 3rd down and about a foot from there.
Less than an inch to a 1st down.
Just a simple read option play by quarterback Logan Owens. Crenshaw in a bunch formation, backs in the eye. Owens is going to run quarterback sneak. He easily has his first down to the 31. So that'll give the Cougars a fresh set of downs. And they will have it 1st and 10 from the Lakeside 31. For 2 tight ends again, single receiver right, backs in the eye. Owens takes a snap and he's going to pull. He's going to keep and run option out to number 1 more. He's going to get inside the 20 down to about the 17-yard line, but that's plenty enough for another Crenshaw Christian first down.
Number 7, Rhett Wilburn.
So just a slow, methodical march for Crenshaw right now, as they have taken almost 6 minutes off the clock. And this will be the 8th play of their drive. 2 tight ends again, single receiver right. Backs in the eye behind quarterback Owens. Owens takes a snap. He's going to give to Mills right up the middle. Gets inside the 15, inside the 10, inside the 5, breaks the tackle. And he is into the end zone for a Crenshaw Christian touchdown. So that drive is 8 plays, 6 minutes and 4 seconds off the clock. So with 4:31 left in the first quarter, it's Crenshaw 14, Lakeside nothing. Line it up for the PAT, number 7, Braden Moore. Holding will be quarterback Owens. Gonna run the same play again, try to fake right up the middle. And it looks like Lakeside stopped it this time.
4:31, Crenshaw 14, Lakeside.
Number 1, Casey Morgan. They line up with the kicker and the holder, but they put a guy right behind the line of scrimmage and they snapped it to him. So at any rate, with 4:31 left in the first, it's 14-0 Crenshaw. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Lakeside Football.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
In Eufaula, talk to State Farm agent Sam Wise.
APEC Metal Express, offering quality service and guaranteeing to have the right parts and supplies. When you consider buying a roof or pole barn at other places, you make your decision based on a tiny sample. The warehouse at APEC Metal Express has an actual pole barn set up to give you a better idea of what yours will look like. This level of service is one of the things that sets them apart. APEC Metal Express, residential roofing, siding, trim, and in-stock pole barn kits with 16 colors in stock. 985 Technology Drive in Dothan, or call 699-5972.
Now, back to the stadium for more action on the Lakeside Chiefs Radio Network.
Welcome back to Cougar Stadium here in Laverne. The Lakeside Chiefs do not have an answer for the rushing attack of Crenshaw Christian right now. They trail 14-0. Still early in the first. Kicking off will be number 7, Braden Moore. Back deep for Lakeside. Number 6, Darren Maudry. And number 4, J.J. Hill. Moore moves on the football. Kicks kind of a line drive. Is going to be fielded by Maudry at about the 13. Running left, 20. Gets outside, gets a block, 25. And finally run out of bounds up close to the 30-yard line.
He gets it up over, appears the 30-yard line.
They're going to give him the 32, so the Chiefs will put it in play, 1st and 10 from their own 32. So the Chiefs looking for some offense to see if they can dig themselves out of this hole. Swain breaks his huddle. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Ali Quinn's the single receiver to the near side. Brody Horn alongside quarterback Trip Swain in the shotgun. Swain takes snap, going to run speed option. He's going to keep. Breaks the tackle, gets excuse me, gets up to about the 35. So that'll be a gain of about 3.
Also in on the shot 52, Davis Menifee.
And bring it. They're going to give him 4. So I'll bring 2nd and 6.
Going to make it 2nd down and 6.
I apologize to everybody listening at home. We are broadcasting from outside here in Luverne, and a bug flew in my mouth. So the ball resting right on the 35, 2nd and 6. Single receiver either side, backs in the eye behind quarterback Swain under center. Brody Horn at fullback, Lane Beasley at tailback. Swain takes his snap, going to run tall sweep right to Beasley. He's going to stop and throw it. Intended for Collins Mitchell down. And there's going to be a flag down at around the Crenshaw 30-yard line. Collins Mitchell was the intended receiver. And that's going to should be pass interference against Crenshaw Christian. Defending on the play was number 15, Jake Baudry. But that should give the Chiefs new life. It is pass interference against Crenshaw Christian. And so that will move the ball out to right at mid. The ball's resting on midfield. So the Chiefs will have it in 1st and 10 from there. The Chiefs looking for points. The 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Quarterback Swain in the gun alongside Brody Horn. Swain takes his snap. He looks. He's scanning the field. He's going to pump, fakes, he double covers. It's going to be caught by Beasley down at about the 20-yard line. It was juggled and then finally reeled in by Lane Beasley, and they're going to mark him down at about the 14-yard line. So a long play right down the middle of the field.
13-yard line where it's going to be 1st and 10, Lakeside.
So check that. They're going to put knee on the ground at the 13. So 1st and 10, Chiefs from the Crenshaw 13. Chiefs break the huddle with 11 on the play clock. Single receiver either side, backs in the eye. Swain calling out a signal he takes. He's going to turn, going to give to Brody Horn right up the middle, and there's just nothing doing there. That play fails to gain. Might have even lost a half a yard, so we'll call it 2nd down and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd down, 10 to go for the Chiefs.
So the Chiefs knocking on the door in the red zone looking for points. Backs in the eye, single receiver either side. Swain takes his snap. He's going to turn. He play fakes. He looks. This ball is complete to Brody Horn down around the 9-yard line. It was a little behind him. He had to stop and wait on it and made a sliding catch. So that'll bring up
just inside the 10. So
3rd down for the Chief. So they're going to give him a gain of about 4 on that play. So bring up 3rd down and a long 6.
3rd down. About 7 to go.
So the Chiefs needing points desperately, down 14-0. A minute 40 left in the first quarter. 2 receivers left. A lot of confusion on the Lakeside sidelines. And Coach Tom Clements is going to call timeout. So we'll take it with them. 1:32 left in the first quarter. Your score, Crenshaw 14, Lakeside nothing. We'll be right back. You're listening to Lakeside Football.
Somebody cannot come to us, we go to them. It's something that we do on a regular basis, something we don't mind doing, and we work on a contingency basis.
No one has to pay us any money up front.
They do not have to pay us unless we collect for them, unless we are successful in resolving their case through a settlement or through trial.
They don't have to pay us any money unless we get favorable results for them. If you're hurt in a car wreck, call Penn and Seaborn. It won't cost you anything to see if we can help.
Benny Whitehead Incorporated has called Eufaula home since 1965. Today, the family-owned business owns and operates 119 tractors and trailers and employs over 150 people. Benny Whitehead is nationally known as a leader in safety and keeping the air clean and fuel consumption low. Benny Whitehead Incorporated loves Eufaula and would like to wish Lakeside and Eufaula safe and successful seasons.
This is the Lakeside Chiefs Radio Network.
Vern, Lakeside Chiefs looking at 3rd and 7 from just inside the 10-yard line, trailing 14-0. Chiefs break the huddle, 2 receivers right, 2 left. Running back Horn alongside quarterback Swain in the gun. Swain claps his hand, takes a snap. He drops the throw. He looks, he fires. It is going to be incomplete down about the 3-yard line, but there is a flag on the play. So let's sort this out. Let's see what the Zebras are going to call. It's going to be holding against Lakeside.
It's going to be 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
So that'll cost the Chiefs 10 yards. So that's 10 yards from the spot of the foul. They're going to put the ball at about the 19-yard line. So they can bring up 3rd down and 17 from the 19.
That pushes the ball back to the 19-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd down, about 17 to go now for Lakeside.
The Chiefs, 2 receivers left, 1 right, the 2 backs alongside quarterback Swain in the gun. Swain claps his hand, takes a snap, he drops, he throws, going to throw the fade. Looking to the back corner of the end zone, it is deflected and incomplete. Intended for number 9, Brandon Jackson. Number 1, Casey Morgan defending, but there are more flags on the play. So let's see what the call is going to be here.
Illegal procedure.
That's going to be I believe that's going to be a legal formation against the Chiefs. And the Crenshaw is going to decline that and bring up 4th down and 17 from the Crenshaw 19. The special teams have not been the strong suit of the Chiefs this year. They're going to keep the offense on the field, and looks like they're going to go for this. The Chiefs break the huddle. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Swain in the gun alongside Brody Horn. Swain claps his hand. He takes, he looks, he's under pressure. He steps up. He's going to run, and he's finally going to go down at about the 23-yard line. So the Chiefs will turn it over on downs there with 58 seconds left in the first quarter. Leading 14-0, Crenshaw will take over 1st and 10 from their own 23.
Crenshaw's going to have it 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
A promising drive goes for naught for Lakeside. So Crenshaw breaks their huddle. 2 tight ends, backs in an eye, 1 wide receiver right. He's going to turn and give to Mills right up the middle. Mills is going to cross the 30. He's pushing and finally dragging tacklers across the 35. That's going to be a gain of 12. Finally, Ali Quinn and Collins Mitchell rode him down, but not after a gain of 12.
That's enough for a Cougar. 1st down.
So 1st and 10, Crenshaw from their own 35. 2 receivers left, 1 right, 1 back behind quarterback Owens. Owens takes the snap, is going to turn and pitch to the receiver in motion is Moore. He stumbles, tried to get the edge, and he cut back. It's going to be a gain of about 2. Brody Dismuke sent in on that tackle. He slipped, and then Dismuke finally finished him off, so to bring up 2nd down and about 8.
Going to bring up 2nd down and 8 to go for the Cougars.
And that may be the final play of the first quarter. And I believe it will be. So at the end of the first quarter, your score, Crenshaw 14, Lakeside nothing.
That's the end of the first.
We'll take the break with them. We'll be right back. You're listening to Lakeside Football.
Benny Whitehead Incorporated has called Eufaula home since 1965. Today, the family-owned business owns and operates 119 tractors and trailers and employs over 150 people. Benny Whitehead is nationally known as a leader in safety and keeping the air clean and fuel consumption low. Benny Whitehead Incorporated loves Eufaula and would like to wish Lakeside and Eufaula safe and successful seasons.
Your car is one of the largest and most important investments you have, so keep it looking sharp and new at Impressive Collision Center. The family at Impressive has been in business since 1940. They work closely with all insurance companies or can give you an excellent price on your minor mishaps. Also, check out all of the accessories from installed brush guards, winches, and bed liners. Swing by or give them a call. Impressive Collision Center, 317 South Eufaula Avenue, or call them at 687-4400. Now, back to the stadium for more action on the Lakeside Chiefs Radio Network.
Welcome back to Cougar Stadium here in Luverne. We open the second quarter. Crenshaw holding on to a 14-0 lead. And we'll have it 2nd down and 8 from their own 37. So hopefully the Chiefs can make an adjustment on defense and have an answer for the rushing attack of Crenshaw Christian. Crenshaw breaks their huddle, 2 tight ends, backs in the eye, single receiver wide right. Owens under center. He's going to turn, he's going to play fake, and he drops the throw. He's got all day to throw. Number 15 running wide open and overshot him down around the 25-yard line. Number 15, Jake Beaudry, was running by himself down the far sideline, and quarterback Owen just overshot him ever so slightly. So it'll bring up 3rd down and 8 from the 37 for the Cougars. There was no pressure that time from the Lakeside defensive front. Owens had all day to throw. He just overshot his receiver. 2 tight ends, backs in the eye. He's going to turn. He's going to give the tailback Mills, and he's met right about the line of scrimmage by a host of Chiefs, and he's going to be dropped right there. Leading the charge, number 10, Anderson Mott. And that play failed the gain, so it'll be 4th down and 8 from their own 37 for Crenshaw. So let's see what Coach Wayne Grant elects to do. Dropping back in punt formation, number 7, Braden Moore. Back deep for Lakeside, number 11, Ali Quinn. There's the snap. Moore gets his punt off. End-over-end spiral is going to hit about the 30-yard line and take a Lakeside roll up to about the 34 and be down there. So Lakeside will put it in play.
At about the 34-yard
1st and 10 from their own 34 with 11:01 left in the first quarter. So quarterback Trip Swain comes trotting on the field after getting his play from offensive coordinator John Gilmore and Todd Clements. So 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right, 1 running back alongside Swain in the gun. Swain puts a man in motion from left to right. Claps his hands, going to run, speed option he pitches to Brody Horn, and he's going to be met in the backfield. at about the 30-yard line. So it's going to be a loss of about 4.
Switch to number 14, Brody Horn, brought down behind the line by number 2, Jake Lawrence.
They're trying to run speed option to this near boundary.
Second down, 16 to go.
Number 2, Jake Lawrence, blew that play up immediately. So second down and 14 from the Chiefs from their own 30. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Swain in the gun alongside Horn. Swain claps his hands, takes his snap. He's under pressure, going to run bubble screen. Alec Green left side, breaks the tackle at 35, 40, and finally steps out of bounds at about the 41-yard line.
Gets over the 40 to the 41 before being knocked out of bounds by number 4, Logan Owens.
That's going to be a gain of about 11.
Direction, third down, 3 to go.
So that'll bring up third down and 3. The Chiefs break the huddle. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Quarterback in the gun. And it looks like Lakeside's going to take timeout. So we'll take it with them. 10-12 left before half. Your score, Crenshaw 14, Lakeside nothing. We'll be right back. You're listening to Lakeside Football.
Deloach, Wingate & Company is a professional certified public accountant firm located at 102 Riverside Drive in Eufaula, Alabama. The firm has been in business for 30 years and has developed a number of firm specialties, including individual, corporate, partnership, nonprofit income tax returns, individual audit services, tax compliance and consulting, single audits, governmental audits, month-end reporting, payroll preparation, quarterly and annual reporting, and other general accounting and taxation consulting. Please call Deloach, Wingate & Company at 334-687-2108 or drop by their office for all of your accounting needs. Deloach and Wingate welcome the opportunity to support all of our local and surrounding schools with their athletic activities.
Now, back to the stadium for more action on the Lakeside Chiefs Radio Network.
Welcome back. Come out of the timeout. Lakeside looking at third down, and we'll call it 3 from their own 41-yard line. Break the huddle. Single receiver left, single right. One back on either hip. A quarterback, Swain in the gun. He takes his snap. He drops. He looks. He fires. It's going to be knocked down and almost intercepted by number 2, Jake Lawrence. He was trying to find Ali Quinn kind of out here in the left flat. But Lawrence jumped and just got a hand on it. So let's see if the Chiefs will punt or they're going to go. Dropping back in punt formation is Trip Swain. Back deep for Crenshaw, number 1, Casey Morgan, and number 7, Brody. Swain takes the snap. He gets the kickoff. End over end kick. Going to hit about the 35. Take a Lakeside roll down the near sidelines. And finally rolled dead at about the 11-yard line. So a fantastic punt. So Crenshaw will put it in play, 1st and 10 from their own 11 with 9:45 left before half.
About the 11-yard line.
So let's see if the Chiefs defense can get another stop. The quarterback Owens leads his troops on the field. Cougars break the huddle with 12 on the play clock. Single receiver right, 2 tight ends back to the eye. Mills dotting the eye is going to turn and going to give the tailback Mills. He's stacked up after a minimal gain. That'll be a gain of about 2. They'll bring up second down. And well, they gave him a little more than that. It gets up to about the 14, so that'll be a gain of 3. So bring up second down and 7.
Pick up from about 2.5 on the play. It's going to bring up second down.
Crenshaw Christian not in much of a hurry. Break the huddle. 2 receivers to either side. 1 running back, Law, alongside quarterback Owens in the gun. Owen takes his snap, fakes, runs read option, runs left. Crosses the 15, gets up to about the 17-yard line. They're going to give him the 18, and that'll bring up 3rd down and about 4 from there.
Gets the ball out to about the 18-yard line.
So we'll call it 3rd down and 3.
It's going to bring up 3rd down. It's called a long 3 for Crenshaw.
So Crenshaw breaks their huddle. Single receiver right, back to the eye. He's going to turn, give the tailback number 1, and he's stacked up in the backfield, and see if he made it back to the line of scrimmage. There's a loose ball on the field, but I think the officials are going to call him down. They're going to give it's Casey Morgan on the carry. No, I apologize. That was number 3, Owen Law, on the carry.
Going to bring up 4th down.
They'll bring up 4th down at about 2 from the 19. Dropping back in punt formation, number 7, Braden Moore, back deep for Lakeside, number 11, Ali Quinn. Moore takes a snap. The punt is almost blocked. Spiral is going to hit about the 45, roll into Lakeside territory, and be down at the Lakeside 45. It was almost blocked by number 1, Lane Beasley. And if he takes a slightly different angle, he easily blocks it. But at any rate, the Chiefs will put it in play 1st and 10 from their own 45. $7:30 left before half. And the Chiefs looking for points. 3 receivers left, 1 right. 1 running back alongside Swain in the shotgun. Swain claps his hand, takes the snap, gives the horn right up the middle, and he's met immediately in the backfield. Met by number 61, Walden Mitchell, as soon as he took the handoff.
14, Buddy Horn on the carry. He's met immediately by number 61, Walden Mitchell.
That's going to be a loss of about 4 and bring up 2nd down and 14.
Loss of 4. It's going to be 2nd down, 14 to go now for Lakeside.
Well, the Chiefs are going in the wrong direction right now. Chiefs break the huddle. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Horn alongside Swain in the shotgun. Swain claps his hand, takes the snap. He drops the throw, setting up a middle screen. Alec Quinn is complete. 45. And he's going to be dropped right there by number 1, Casey Morgan. It's kind of a middle tunnel screen. It looked like he had running room for a moment, but that door closed quickly. They're going to put knee on the ground at the 44, and there's a flag on the play.
Play picks up 3 if it stands. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 11.
So let's sort this out with the referees. It's going to be holding against Lakeside.
It's going to be declined by the Cougars.
And it looks like Crenshaw Christian is going to decline this penalty.
So it is going to be 3rd down and 11 to go for Lakeside.
So that'll bring up 3rd down and 11 for the Chiefs from their own 44. 6:36 left before half. Chiefs break the huddle. 3 receivers right, 1 left. 1 back alongside Swain in the shotgun. Man in motion from right to left, J.J. Hill. Swain claps his hand, takes a snap. He looks, he's under pressure, and he's going to be sacked. Down back inside the 40 at about the 37-yard line. So the Chiefs go 3 and out. And will be faced with a punting situation.
It's going to bring up 4th down, 17 to go now for the Chiefs.
So Swain drops back in punt formation, back deep for Crenshaw, number 7, Braden Moore, alongside number 1, Casey Morgan. Chiefs late getting a player on the field. Swain takes the snap, gets the punt off, end over end kick. It's going to be fair caught at about the 34-yard line by Braden Moore. So Crenshaw will put it in play, 1st and 10 from there, and we have an official timeout. So we'll take it with them. 5:48 left before half. Your score, Crenshaw 14, Lakeside nothing. We'll be right back. You're listening to Lakeside Football.
Azure Creations supports the Lakeside Chiefs. For all your screen print, embroidery, vinyl, and sublimation needs, contact Azure Creations. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Azure Crafts and Creations. Email us at azure.craftsandcreations@gmail.com or contact us at 334-695-0643. Go Chiefs!
Attention contractors, is your metal roofing provider slowing you down? APEC Metal Express fills orders within a week. 40-year finish warranty, 17 different colors, and multiple truss styles. Work more and wait less.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Sam Wise in Eufaula today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Now, back to the stadium for more action on the Lakeside Chiefs Radio Network.
Welcome back to Cougar Stadium in Luverne. Crenshaw Christian leading Lakeside 14-0, 5:48 left before half. Lakeside has just not found much in their favor on the offensive side in the football. Crenshaw Christian puts it in play, 1st and 10 from their own 34-yard line. Quarterback Owens in the gun, 2 receivers to either side. 1 running back, Law, alongside him. Owens takes his snap. He's going to turn. He's going to fire out there to Moore in the left flat. Breaks the tackle, 45, up to about the, let's see where they mark him out of bounds at, but there is also a flag on the play. He gets up to the 48-yard line, which would be a gain of 14, but let's see what the flag is. It looks like it's going to be against Crenshaw because their players are backing up. Going to be a legal block in the back against Crenshaw Christian.
Illegal block by the Cougars.
So that moves the ball back to about the 27-yard line.
Replay the down.
And bring up 1st and 17 from there. Crenshaw breaks the huddle. 2 receivers to either side. 1 running back, Law, alongside Owens in the gun. Owens drops the throw. He looks, surveys the field. He's going to fire long down this near sideline. He overshoots everybody. Ball falls harmlessly to the turf at about 40-yard line.
Depending on the play, it's going to bring up 2nd down.
Pass was intended for number 2, Jake Lawrence, but Owens overshot everybody. So 2nd and 17 Cougars from their own 27. The Cougars break the huddle with 4 on the play clock. They're in a hurry to get set up and get the snap off. Owens drops the throw. He looks, he fires, and it's going to fall incomplete at about the 35. Number 1, Lane Beasley, was rolling in on him.
Defended by number 10, Anderson Mock. It's going to bring up 3rd down, 17 to go.
Beasley hit Owens right as he threw, and the ball just kind of fluttered to the turf up about the 30. So let's see what Crenshaw dials up on 3rd down and 17. Two tight ends, 1 receiver right, backs in the eye. Going to turn, play fakes. He's looking long, got a man open, and it's going to be intercepted by Ali Quinn down about the 38-yard line of Lakeside. So the Chiefs will take over after the interception with 5:01. 5:01 left before half. They're going to say he stepped out right at the 40-yard line, so the Chiefs will put it in play 1st and 10 from their own 40. Owens had a man open. Jake Beaudry was kind of running by himself. He put a lot of air under that ball, and Ali Quinn was able to come over from his safety spot and intercept it. So the Chiefs break the huddle. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Swain in the gun alongside Horn. Swain takes the snap. He drops. He looks. He fires, and it's going to be almost intercepted that time by Braden Moore.
Passing to number 1, Lane Beasley, broke up by number 7, Braden Moore. 2nd down, 10 to go for the Chiefs.
Swain was trying to hit Beasley right about midfield, and Moore stepped in front of that ball, and Swain is very fortunate that was not intercepted. But at any rate, 2nd and 10 for the Chiefs from their 40. And if Moore had intercepted that, there was nothing but green grass in front of him. The Chiefs break the huddle. 9 on the play clock. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Swain takes the shotgun snap. He drops. He looks. He throws. He's going to fire down the field. And it is going to be just out of the outstretched hands of Ali Quinn down at about the 25-yard line. Number 15, Jake Beaudry, was covering on the play, but Ali Quinn got behind him by 2 or 3 steps, but it was just a tad overthrown. So 3rd and 10 Lakeside with 4:52 left before half. So the Chiefs break the huddle. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Swain in the shotgun alongside Horn. Swain claps his hand, takes a snap, he drops, he looks, he throws. It is going to be incomplete and intercepted at about the 40-yard line. Pass was intended for Brandon Jackson. It was deflected and intercepted by number 7, Braden Moore. So a flag was thrown on the field. Let's see what. I'll disregard the flag. So the interception stands. 1st and 10, Crenshaw from their own 40. Swain threw into traffic. Jackson got hands on the ball, but it was deflected, and Moore was able to intercept it. Crenshaw just comes up to the line, runs quarterback sneak, gets a gain of about 2. Owens falls forward.
Brought down by number 1, Lane Beasley.
So that'll bring second down at about 8. 4:28 left before half. Clock on the move. Crenshaw leading 14-0, looking for more points before half. Two receivers to either side. Quarterback Owens takes his snap. He's going to fire out here the right flat to Moore. It's complete. And he's going to be spun down at about the 42-yard line. Number 15, Collins Mitchell, stopped him in his tracks. So they're going to give him a yard up to the 43 and bring up 3rd down and 7.
In the second, Chipley, 32, Pike Liberal, 0.
Collins Mitchell with a fantastic open field tackle, because he dropped Braden Moore in his tracks. 2 receivers right, 2 left for Crenshaw. 1 back Law alongside Owens in the shotgun. Owens takes his snap. He drops, he throws, going to run quarterback draw right up the middle, and he's going to be dropped by Rhodes Bennett at about the 43. That's going to be no gain on the play. Rhodes Bennett diagnosed that play early and just absolutely ran down the quarterback Owens. So it's going to be 4th down and about 7 for Crenshaw from there. Moore's going to drop back in pump formation, back deep for Lakeside, number 11, Ali Quinn, standing at about his own 30-yard line. A high snap reeled in by Moore. Moore kicks it, end over end kick. It's going to hit about the 25 and roll dead right about the 10-yard line for Lakeside.
10 by 15, Beaudry and 2, Jake Lawrence. Nice punt by the Cougars. It's going to set up Lakeside Inside the 10, first and 10 from their
So
own
Lakeside will put it in play, 1st and 10 from their own 8. Trailing 14-0 with 2:46 left before half. So the Chiefs looking for points. If they could get points here, they do get the ball to open the second half. The Chiefs break the huddle. Single receiver to either side. Backs in an eye behind quarterback Swain. Swain takes a snap. He's going to run quarterback sneak right up the middle. He's going to get out to about the 13-yard line. So that's going to be a gain of about 5 for Swain right up the middle. That's 2nd down and 5.
14-yard line.
She's on the ball.
Down and 4 to go for Lakeside.
Single receiver to either side. Swain in the gun with 2 running backs. Swain claps his hands, takes a snap. He drops. He looks. It's going to be caught by Darren Maudry. Shakes the tackle, gets across the 20. So 1st down, Lakeside Chiefs.
That's enough for a Lakeside 1st down.
From their own 21-yard line with 2:10 left before half. It's a little hook route by Maudry that time. He did a good job catching the pass that was a little bit high. Backs in the eye behind Swain. Single receiver either side. Swain takes his snap. He's going to turn. He's going to play fake. He's going to look. He's going to fire. And it's going to be caught by Brandon Jackson. 35, 40, 45 into Cougar territory. Breaks the tackle and finally brought down at about the 40-yard line of Crenshaw Christian. He's going to get inside the 40 down to the 39.
It's going to be 1st and 10, Lakeside.
So that's going to be a gain of 41. 1st and 10, Lakeside, 1:53 left before half. Chiefs break the huddle. 2 receivers right, 1 left. 2 running backs alongside Swain in the gun. Swain claps his hands, takes his snap. He drops, he looks, he fires. Ali Quinn on a bubble screen. 35, 30. Dragging tacklers inside the 30 down to about the 28-yard line. But that's going to be a gain of about 12 and plenty enough for a Lakeside Chiefs 1st down.
1st and 10 inside the 30 at the 27-yard line.
So the Chiefs are on the move through the air looking for points right here before half. .123, 122, clock on the move. Single receiver either side, backs in the eye behind quarterback Swain. Swain's going to run quarterback sneak. He's going to bulldoze his way ahead down to about the 23-yard line. So that's going to be a gain of about 4 and bring up 2nd down and 6 from there. Chiefs in a hurry-up mode. 56 seconds left before half. Single receiver either side. 2 running backs in the gun alongside Swain. Swain surveying the defense. He claps his hands. He looks. He fires down the middle of the field, and that ball is going to be incomplete in the end zone and almost intercepted by number 4, Owens. Swain was looking for Ali Quinn, kind of running down the seam, but they kind of threw it a triple coverage and was very fortunate that was not intercepted. So the Chiefs are going to have it 3rd down and 6 from the Crenshaw 23. Swain in the gun. He drops. He takes his snap. He throws. Incomplete, intended for Darren Maudry. Inside the 20-yard line. Maudry ran a little hitch. Well, the pass was just too tall for him. So the Chiefs will have it 4th down and 6 at the 23 with 36.9 seconds left before half. We'll see what the Chiefs dial up on 4th down and 6. Single receiver either side. 2 backs along. Now there's some confusion. Moving 1 receiver from right to left. 4 on the play clock, and it looks like Lakeside's going to call a timeout. And we will take it with them. 36.9 seconds left before half. Your score, Crenshaw 14, Lakeside nothing. But the Chiefs are on the move, looking at fourth down. We'll be right back. You're listening to Lakeside Football.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve with home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
In Eufaula, talk to State Farm agent Sam Wise.
Now, back to the stadium for more action on the Lakeside Chiefs Radio Network.
Welcome back to Cougar Stadium. The Lakeside Chiefs looking at 4th down and 6 from the Crenshaw 23-yard line with 36.9 seconds left before half. So let's see what Coach Tom Clement and the guys can dial up. Lakeside needing points, trailing 14-0. So the Chiefs line up on the ball, 2 receivers right, 2 left. Swain in the shotgun alongside running back Brody Horn. Swain surveys the defense. Claps his hands, takes his snap. He drops, he throws. Ball is going to be caught and dropped by Ali Quinn down around the 10-yard line. Quinn would have had plenty enough for his first down. He was hit by number 2, Lawrence, and just could not survive the hit holding on to the football. So Crenshaw will put it in play 1st and 10 from their own 23 with 32 seconds left before half. So Crenshaw lines up in 2 tight ends, backs in the eye. Owens under center is going to turn. He's going to give to running back Mills. He's going to be met about the line of scrimmage, crosses the 25 up to about the 29. Broke a tackle.
22, Drake Mills on the carry, brought down by 14.
14, Brody Horn hit him first, and Brody Disbukes finished him off.
Timeout, Cougars.
So Crenshaw is going to take a timeout with 19.2 seconds left, looking at about a 2nd and 5. We'll just keep it right here as we're almost to the halftime break. A good-looking drive from Lakeside that time through the air, just could not capitalize down close to the Crenshaw goal line. But hopefully they have found something that they like what they see and that's working. But 99% of Lakeside's yards this evening have come through the air. Rushing yards have been tough to come by. Crenshaw leading 14-0, 19.2 seconds left before half. I thought Coach Wayne Grant might just kneel on it and get out of the half with the lead, but they ran one play, gained 5 yards, and then he called. Actually, going to give him about 6. It'll be 2nd down at about 4, rather, and he called timeout. It looks like we're about ready to play football once again.
We earned 28. Barber County 0. Island Home 28. Goshen 0. Brantley 42. McKenzie 0. AISA action. Clark Prep 28. Escambia 6.
So 2nd down and about 4 for Crenshaw from the 29. 2 tight ends, single receiver right, backs in the eye behind quarterback Owens. Owens turns, going to give to Moore on the handoff. He crosses the 30, 35, crosses the 40, dragging tacklers up to about the 46-yard line. And that's plenty enough for a Crenshaw Christian first down.
Brought down by 4, J.J. Hill. Not before he gets it out to the 47.
Crenshaw trying to hurry up and get on the ball, and they're finally going to call timeout with 7.8 seconds left before half.
Crenshaw.
So we'll take it with them. We'll step away for another quick commercial break. We'll be right back here listening to Lakeside Football.
This is the Lakeside Chiefs Radio Network.
Back to Cougar Stadium. 7.8 seconds left before half. Mike Reagan, our coach in the booth up here alongside me with some comic relief this evening. As he's smiling at me now. Hey, welcome to AISA football. Your radio play-by-play guy shares the box with the table outside with a coach with a headset on. So, all right, Crenshaw, 1st and 10, single receiver either side, backs an eye. Owens play fakes. He looks. He's going to fire. It's going to be incomplete down around the 32-yard line.
Ball falls incomplete, intended for number 10.
It was intended for number 10, Ashton Ackerman, kind of on a dig route. A deep dig, number 3, Jamez Carey with good coverage. So, looks like Crenshaw's got one more play in him with 0.9 seconds left before half. So, is it going to be Hail Mary? Is it going to be hook and ladder? Let's see what Crenshaw dials up here with one final play before half. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Puts a man in motion from left to right. He's going to turn. He's going to toss sweep to Moore, running right. Breaking a tackle into Lakeside territory, but he's going to be dragged down about the 45-yard line, and that takes us to half. Your score, Crenshaw Christian 14, Lakeside nothing. We'll step away for an extended commercial break, take care of some of our sponsors, and we'll be back with more Lakeside football. So join us on the other side of the break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Lakeside football.
This is the Lakeside Chiefs Radio Network.
Welcome back to Cougar Stadium. Our score at halftime, Crenshaw Christian 14, Lakeside nothing. We've got about 11 minutes left in halftime. Taking a look at the scoreboard from other games around the area, we'll start in 7A and go through all the way through AISA. In 7A, Prattville leads Smith Station 14-13. Central Phoenix City leads Enterprise 24-0 in the second quarter. Auburn leads Dothan High School 28-0 in the second quarter. At halftime, Opelika leads Robert E. Lee 10-0. In the second quarter, Stanhope Elmore leads Russell County 14-0. Pike Road leads Wetumpka 27-14 in the second quarter. Moving on to 5A, no score between Beauregard and Valley. Carroll leads Rehoboth 14-0 at half. Headland leads Eufaula 14-7 in the second quarter. Kind of a shocker there. No score between Greenville and Charles Henderson. On to 4A. Geneva leads Slocum 13-12 in the second quarter. Montgomery Academy pouring it on Bullitt County 31-0 at halftime. Montgomery Catholic 28, Booker T. Washington at Tuskegee 6. It's 28-6. Andalusia leads Dale County 20-0. Moving on to 3A. Strawn leads Daleville 35-6 at half. Providence Christian out of Dothan leads New Brockton 7-0. Pike County leads Ashford 14-0 in the second quarter. Moving on to 2A. Luverne leads Barber County 7-0. Wicksburg leads Zion Chapel 26-0. Highland Home leads Goshen 20-0. Ayrton blanking Geneva County 13-0 in the second quarter. No score reported between GW Long and Sampson. Cottonwood leads Abbeville 12-0 in the first quarter. Pike Lib having a tough go of it in their first year in public school ball. They trail Chipley 32-0 in the second quarter. Moving on to 1A. Really no scores reported that I see. In AISA, Lee Scott leads Monroe Academy 10-0 in the second quarter. Glenwood leads Fortdale 27-7 at half. No score reported between Abbeville Christian and Hooper or Edgewood and Chambers. Wilcox leads Macon East 7-0 at halftime. Jackson Academy leads Sparta 31-0. And no score reported between Coosa Valley and Lowndes. So that's a look at our scoreboard from other games in the area. We've got about 8 minutes left before half, so we'll step away for another kind of extended commercial break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Lakeside Football.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
In Eufaula, talk to State Farm agent Sam Wise.
APEC Metal Express, offering quality service and guaranteeing to have the right parts and supplies. When you consider buying a roof or pole barn at other places, you make your decision based on a tiny sample. The warehouse at APEC Metal Express has an actual pole barn set up to give you a better idea of what yours will look like. This level of service is one of the things that sets them apart. APEC Metal Express, residential roofing, siding, trim, and in-stock pole barn kits with 16 colors in stock. 985 Technology Drive in Dothan, or call 699-5972.
Somebody cannot come to us, we go to them. It's something that we do on a regular basis, something we don't mind doing, and we work on a contingency basis.
No one has to pay us any money up front.
They do not have to pay us unless we collect for them, unless we are successful in resolving their case through a settlement or through trial.
They don't have to pay us any money unless we get favorable results for them. If you're hurt in a car wreck, call Penn and Seaborn. It won't cost you anything to see if we can help.
No representation is made that the quality of the legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
Benny Whitehead Incorporated has called Eufaula home since 1965. Today, the family-owned business owns and operates 119 tractors and trailers and employs over 150 people. Benny Whitehead is nationally known as a leader in safety and keeping the air clean and fuel consumption low. Benny Whitehead Incorporated loves Eufaula and would like to wish Lakeside and Eufaula safe and successful seasons. Deloach, Wingate & Company is a professional certified public accountant firm located at 102 Riverside Drive in Eufaula, Alabama. The firm has been in business for 30 years and has developed a number of firm specialties including individual, corporate, partnership, nonprofit income tax returns, individual audit services, tax compliance and consulting, single audits, governmental audits, month-end reporting, payroll preparation, quarterly and annual reporting, and other general accounting and taxation consulting. Please call Deloach, Wingate & Company at 334-687-2108 or drop by their office for all of your accounting needs. Deloach & Wingate welcome the opportunity to support all of our local and surrounding schools with their athletic activities.
Your car is one of the largest and most important investments you have, so keep it looking sharp and new at Impressive Collision Center. The family at Impressive has been in business since 1940. They work closely with all insurance companies or can give you an excellent price on your minor mishaps. Also, check out all of the accessories from installed brush guards, winches, and bed liners. Swing by or give them a call. Impressive Collision Center, 317 South Eufaula Avenue, or call them at 687-4400. Azure Creation supports the Lakeside Chiefs. For all your screen print, embroidery, vinyl, and sublimation needs, contact Azure Creations. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Azure Crafts and Creations. Email us at azure.craftsandcreations@gmail.com or contact us at 334-695-0643. Go Chiefs!
Attention contractors, is your metal roofing provider slowing you down? APEC Metal Express fills orders within a week. 40-year finish warranty, 17 different colors, and multiple truss styles. Work more and wait less.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Sam Wise in Eufaula today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Easy Metal Building Kits, pole barns, and metal roofing supplies. APEC Metal Express carries multiple kit sizes and colors with at-home DIY instruction. APEC Metal Express. Fast delivery, superior quality, excellent customer service.
Proudly serving the Eufaula area for over 30 years, Works Consulting is here to help you with all of your IT needs. Call Chris Wirtz at 334-695-2820.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
Call State Farm agent Sam Wise in Eufaula today.
Does your IT infrastructure or computer equipment have you sidelined? Don't throw in the towel yet. Call Chris Wirtz at Works Consulting at 334-695-2820.
Azure Creation supports the Lakeside Chiefs. For all your screen print, embroidery, vinyl, and sublimation needs, contact Azure Creations. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Azure Crafts and Creations. Email us at azure.craftsandcreations@gmail.com or contact us at 334-695-0643. Go Chiefs! Your car is one of the largest and most important investments you have, so keep it looking sharp and new at Impressive Collision Center. The family at Impressive has been in business since 1940. They work closely with all insurance companies or can give you an excellent price on your minor mishaps. Also, check out all of the accessories from installed brush guards, winches, and bed liners. Swing by or give them a call. Impressive Collision Center, 317 South Eufaula Avenue, or call them at 687-4400.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
In Eufaula, talk to State Farm agent Sam Wise.
APEC Metal Express, offering quality service and guaranteeing to have the right parts and supplies. When you consider buying a roof or pole barn at other places, you make your decision based on a tiny sample. The warehouse at APEC Metal Express has an actual pole barn set up to give you a better idea of what yours will look like. This level of service is one of the things that sets them apart. APEC Metal Express, residential roofing, siding, trim, and in-stock pole barn kits with 16 colors in stock. 985 Technology Drive in Dothan, or call 699-5972.
Somebody cannot come to us, we go to them. It's something that we do on a regular basis, something we don't mind doing, and we work on a contingency basis.
No one has to pay us any money up front.
They do not have to pay us unless we collect for them, unless we are successful in resolving their case through a settlement or through trial.
They don't have to pay us any money unless we get favorable results for them. If you're hurt in a car wreck, call Penn and Seaborn. It won't cost you anything to see if we can help.
No representation is made that the quality of the legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
Benny Whitehead Incorporated has called Eufaula home since 1965. Today, the family-owned business owns and operates 119 tractors and trailers and employs over 150 people. Benny Whitehead is nationally known as a leader in safety and keeping the air clean and fuel consumption low. Benny Whitehead Incorporated loves Eufaula and would like to wish Lakeside and Eufaula safe and successful seasons. Deloach Wingate & Company is a professional certified public accountant firm located at 102 Riverside Drive in Eufaula, Alabama. The firm has been in business for 30 years and has developed a number of firm specialties, including individual, corporate, partnership, nonprofit income tax returns, individual audit services, tax compliance and consulting, single audits, governmental audits, month-end reporting, payroll preparation, quarterly and annual reporting, and other general accounting and taxation consulting. Please call Deloach Wingate & Company at 334-687-2108 or drop by their office for all of your accounting needs. Deloach & Wingate welcome the opportunity to support all of our local and surrounding schools with their athletic activities.
Now, back to the stadium for more action on the Lakeside Chiefs Radio Network.
Welcome back to Cougar Stadium here in Luverne. We're ready for the second half kickoff. Kicking off for Crenshaw will be number 7, Braden Bohr. Back deep for Lakeside, standing about his own 15-yard line, number 6, Darren Maudry. A few more seconds left here, and we'll be ready to open this second half. So hopefully the Chiefs can continue to find the success they found late in the half through the air, as rushing yards have been a tough sledding so far.
Promised to be a good game is developing that way. Crenshaw holding a 14-0 lead at the half, but the Chiefs of Lakeside are about to get the ball to start the second half.
Crenshaw scored on their first 2 drives, and then Lakeside made an adjustment. And there's the whistle, and I think we're ready to play football. Moore moves on the football, puts toe to leather, kicks it down. It's going to hit about the 10-yard line, roll into the end zone for a touchback, which was fortunate because it was off to this near corner of the end zone, and the Chiefs were trying to run it down, but it crossed the goal line. So the Chiefs will put it in play, 1st and 10 from their own 20.
At the 20-yard line. In the AISA, Jackson Academy 31, Sparta 0. Region foes, Southern for both Lakeside and Crenshaw trails Pickens 14-18 going into the second half.
So the Chiefs on the ball, 2 receivers left, 1 right, 2 backs alongside Swain in the shotgun. Swain looks over the defense, claps his hands, takes his snap. The snap is fumbled. Swain has to just fall on it back inside the 10.
Covered immediately by number 61, Walden Mitchell.
So that's going to be a loss of a 14 back to the 6. He did not handle the snap cleanly. It hit the ground. He had to go chase it down. And by the time he did, number 61, Walden Mitchell, was in his face.
17.5 is going to be second down.
So it's going to be second and about 23. Swain takes his snap. He fires. It's caught by Maudry up around the 15. Breaks the tackle up to the 20. Maudry brought down by number 15, Jake Beaudry. I thought that could have been a horse collar on that one.
Pick up of 17. He's going to bring up 3rd down and 10. 15, Jake Beaudry.
So that'll bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Chiefs. Good pitch and catch that time by Swain and Maudry. Beaudry was the last man between Maudry and the goal line. Swain breaks his huddle, single receiver to either side, backs in the eye. J.J. Hill dot in the eye at tailback. Swain takes, he turns, he play fakes, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down in the backfield. No, breaks the tackle, pops out of it, stumbles ahead to about the 21. So it's going to be a gain of about a yard. I don't know exactly sure how he popped out of that, but at any rate, it's going to bring up 4th down and about 9 from the 21 for the Chiefs. So Swain drops back in punt formation. Back deep is Moore and Morgan for Crenshaw, standing at about midfield. It's like Lakeside's late running a player on. I don't know that they're going to get this play off. 1 on the play clock. So they get it. It's not. Swain takes his snap, kicks a low line drive. Is going to hit about the 45 and take a Lakeside roll into Crenshaw territory and be down at about the 48-yard line. So the Cougars will put it in play, 1st and 10 from their own 48. With 9:31 left in the 3rd quarter. So let's see what Crenshaw does to open the half. Crenshaw breaks the huddles. 2 tight ends, 1 single receiver split wide right. Backs in the eye. Mills dotting the eye tailback. He turns. He's going to give to Mills running left. Crosses midfield. Gets into Lakeside territory down to about the 47.
22, Drake Mills.
That's going to be a gain of about 5 yards. And make it 2nd down and 5 from there.
Pick up a 5, 2nd down and 5 to go.
Crenshaw very methodical with their huddles. Backs in the eye again, single receiver right. Owens turns, he's going to pop pass, and it's going to be complete to number 15, Beaudry, lined up at the tight end. He's going to get down to about the 39-yard line. Collins Mitchell had good coverage, but Beaudry was able to haul it in, so he 1st and 10 Crenshaw from the Lakeside 39. And Crenshaw breaks the huddle. 2 tight ends, I formation, single receiver right, Law at tailback. Owens takes, turns, gives the Law 45-40, 35, gets inside the 30, down to about the 27-yard line. They're going to give him the 26, and that's plenty enough for a Crenshaw Christian first down. Just a simple outside zone play. The Chiefs finally rode him down after a gain of about 14. I formation again, Moore at tailback. Single receiver right, 2 tight ends. And turn, he's going to give to Moore. Hitting the backfield, breaks the tackle, gets inside the 25, down to about the 21. So that's going to be a gain of 5. Bring up second down for the Cougars from there.
Brought down by number 9, Brandon Jackson, among others. Pickup of about 6 on the play. It's going to be second down, 4 to go.
Crenshaw in the same formation. 2 tight ends. They're just happy to play power football right now. Moore at tailback. On turn, going to give to gives to Moore. He crosses inside the 20, breaks the tackle at about the 15.
Brought down by number 3, Jermaine Curry.
And that's going to be a gain of 6.
15. There is flags on the play.
Plenty enough for a first down, but there is a flag on the play. Let's see what. I think this may be a hold. It is. It's going to be holding against Crenshaw Christian. So that'll back it up and make it second down and about 10. Second down and 10 from the 27. 2 tight ends, single receiver right. Braden Moore at tailback. The quarterback takes a snap and just tripped. I think somebody stepped on his foot and he just falls down. So that's going to be a loss on the play.
Ball's going to rest just inside the 30 now.
Owens is not very happy with his right guard. 74 Coleman Owens. He was pulling on the play. So like kind of GT counter running to the left. And I think Owens stepped on Owens' foot. So at any rate, it's going to bring up third down and 12 from the 29. Crenshaw breaks the huddle with 3 on the play clock. Get the play off. Tall sweep running left is Moore. He's got running room inside the 20, inside the 15, inside the 10, 5. Dives for the pylon, and he is in. Touchdown, Crenshaw Christian Academy. Touchdown run of 29 yards for Braden Moore, and that makes your score Crenshaw 20, Lakeside nothing with 6:24 left in the third. So in for the PAT is number 7, Moore, who scored the touchdown. But they take the snap and fake it again right up the middle, and he is into the end zone as number 2, Jake Lawrence. So that with the 2-point conversion, that makes your score Crenshaw 22, Lakeside nothing with 6:24 left in the half. Crenshaw's drive goes 52 yards in 8 plays in 3 minutes and 7 seconds. So we'll step away for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Lakeside Football.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
In Eufaula, talk to State Farm agent Sam Wise.
Welcome back to the broadcast table. We're not in a booth this week. We're outside here at Cougar Stadium in Luverne. Crenshaw has opened up a 22-0 lead. The Lakeside Chiefs just did not have much of an answer for the rushing attack of the Cougars that time. Kicking off will be number 7, Braden Moore. Back deep for Lakeside is number 11, Ali Quinn. Moore moves on the football. He kicks it. It's going to be fielded by an upback, Brandon Jackson, at about the 16, across 20. Running right, crosses the 25, breaks another tackle, and finally going to be ridden down at about the 29-yard line. So the Chiefs will put it in play, 1st and 10 from their own 29, trailing by 22.
Chiefs return the ball to the 29-yard line. Number 9, Dalton Jordan on the stop. It's going to be 1st and 10 Lakeside.
So let's see what the Chiefs can do offensively, down by 22. And the officials are calling for a heat timeout with 6:15 left in the third. So we'll take it with them. We'll step away. Crenshaw 22, Lakeside nothing. We'll be right back. You're listening to Lakeside Football.
APEC Metal Express, offering quality service and guaranteeing to have the right parts and supplies. When you consider buying a roof or pole barn at other places, you make your decision based on a tiny sample. The warehouse at APEC Metal Express has an actual pole barn set up to give you a better idea of what yours will look like. This level of service is one of the things that sets them apart. APEC Metal Express, residential roofing, siding, trim, and in-stock pole barn kits with 16 colors in stock. 985 Technology Drive in Dothan, or call 699-5972.
Benny Whitehead Incorporated has called Eufaula home since 1965. Today, the family-owned business owns and operates 119 tractors and trailers and employs over 150 people. Benny Whitehead is nationally known as a leader in safety and keeping the air clean and fuel consumption low. Benny Whitehead Incorporated loves Eufaula and would like to wish Lakeside and Eufaula safe and successful seasons.
Welcome back to Cougar Stadium. The Chiefs have it 1st and 10 from their own 29. Backs in the eye behind quarterback Swain, single receiver either side. Swain's going to turn. He's going to give to Beasley right up the middle, and there's just nothing doing. The play's going to lose about 2 yards and bring up 2nd down and 12.
Stopped by Whole Host Cougars, led by number 22, Drake Mills.
There just has not been much running room for the Lakeside backs this evening. The Chiefs break the huddle. Single receiver to either side. 2 backs alongside quarterback Swain in the shotgun. Swain takes his snap. He drops. He looks. He fires. It's going to be caught by Ali Quinn up at about the 36-yard line. And he's dropped in his tracks right there by number 2, Jake Lawrence.
Quinn's completion brings it out to the 36-yard line, where it's going to be 3rd down, about 3 to go.
That's going to bring up 3rd down and about 3. Gaining 9 that time on the completion from Swain to Quinn. Chiefs break the huddle. Single receiver either side. Backs in the eye. J.J. Hill at tailback. Swain turns. He play fakes. He throws pop pass. It is caught by number 9, Brandon Jackson, up at about the 45-yard line. But that's plenty enough for a Lakeside Chief 1st down. Jackson did a good job holding on to the football because he was absolutely stuck that time. As soon as he caught the football. But 1st and 10, Chiefs from the 44. So the Chiefs break the huddle. Single receiver either side, 2 backs alongside Swain in the shotgun. Swain drops. He looks. He fires long. Intended for Maudry. And there are flags all over the place, and it looks like it's going to be pass interference against Crenshaw Christian. Maudry was streaking down the far sideline. Defending was number 15, Jake Baudry. And it was pretty obvious that that was pass interference. So that will give the Chiefs a fresh set of downs. It is pass interference against Crenshaw. So that will move the ball into Crenshaw Christian territory. Down to the 45-yard line.
Give the Chiefs a first down. First and 10, Lakeside from his TCA.
Lakeside hurry up on the ball. Two receivers, one either side. Two running backs alongside Swain in the shotgun. Swain drops. He looks, he throws, he fires, and it's going to be caught by Ali Quinn at about the 35-yard line. They're going to give him the 34, and that's going to be a gain of 11 for another Lakeside Chiefs first down. So the Lakeside Chiefs are on the move through the air.
That's going to be enough for a Lakeside first down. First and 10 from the Cougar, 34-yard line.
Some confusion with the chains on the far sideline, but it is a first down Lakeside. Swain breaks his huddle, single receiver either side. Running back's in an eye behind him. Going to run tall swoop to J.J. Hill. Running left, breaks a tackle at the 35, gets down to about the 33.
Brought down by the right side of the Cougar defense. Pick up of one. It's going to be second down, 9 to go.
That's going to be a gain of a yard. He made a man miss in the backfield. It was a really good move. He was just running to the short side of the field. Go back in the eye once again. Single receiver either side. Swain under center, barking out his signal. He's going to turn. He's going to play fake. He's going to bootleg right. He's going to fire. And it's going to be caught by Brendan Jackson. 20, 15, 10, 5, gone. Touchdown, Lakeside Chiefs. Touchdown, Brendan Jackson. Touchdown pass of 33 yards from Trip Swain to Brandon Jackson, and that cuts the score to 22-6 with 3:02 left in the third quarter. There's an injured Crenshaw player down. Looks like he may have a cramp. Lakeside goes on the scoring march. 7 plays, 71 yards in 3 minutes and 13 seconds, capped off by a 33-yard pass from Trip Swain to Brandon Jackson. He just kind of ran a drag route and caught it about the 25, 22-yard line and just worked his way to the far sidelines and outraced defenders down it and dove for the pylon and was able to carry the defender into the end zone. So Lakeside is on the scoreboard with 3:02 left in the third. So let's see if Lakeside lines up for the PAT or they go for 2. So it looks like Lakeside's going to keep their offense on the field and go for 2. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Horn alongside Swain in the shotgun. Swain claps his hands. He rolls right. He fires. And it's going to fire wide. He had Lane Beasley wide open in the corner of the end zone and just missed him. But with 3:02 left in the third, Lakeside has cut the score 22-6. And we'll be right back. You're listening to Lakeside Football.
APEC Metal Express, offering quality service and guaranteeing to have the right parts and supplies. When you consider buying a roof or pole barn at other places, you make your decision based on a tiny sample. The warehouse at APEC Metal Express has an actual pole barn set up to give you a better idea of what yours will look like. This level of service is one of the things that sets them apart. APEC Metal Express, residential roofing, siding, trim, and in-stock pole barn kits with 16 colors in stock. 985 Technology Drive in Dothan, or call 699-5972.
Now, back to the stadium for more action on the Lakeside Chiefs Radio Network.
Welcome back to Cougar Stadium here in Laverne. Lakeside goes on an impressive scoring march, 71 yards in 7 plays, with just about all the yards coming through the air. The kicking off will be number 2, Trip Swain. Back deep for Crenshaw's number 22, Drake Mills. Swain hand in the air and moves on the football. Kind of kicks a squib kick. It rolls around, going to be covered by Crenshaw at about the 41, their own 41-yard line. It ricocheted off of number 61, Walden Mitchell, and was finally recovered by number 52, Davis Menifee. So Crenshaw will put it in play, 1st and 10 from their own 41, leading 22-6. So let's see if the Lakeside defense can get a stop and turn the ball back over to that passing attack. They're 2 tight ends, backs in the eye behind quarterback Owens. Owens going to turn, going to run tall sweep. Running left, 45, 50, gets inside the Lakeside territory to the 48 is number 1, Casey Morgan. Looked like Lakeside had him hemmed up in the backfield, but it was a way to wiggle out of it and kind of go down the far sidelines.
Not before he gets over the 50 to the 48-yard line of Chiefs. That's enough for a Cougar. First down.
So they're going to give him 11. That's enough for a Crenshaw Christian first down. Backs in the eye behind Owens. Owens takes his snap. Is going to give them more running left, and they got him wrapped up in the backfield by a whole host of Chiefs led by Brandon Jackson and Lane Beasley and Collins Mitchell.
Number 7, Braden Moore on the carry. He's caught in the backfield by number 9, Brandon Jackson.
That's going to push the ball back into Crenshaw territory. Be a loss of about 3, bring up 2nd down and 13. Good defense that time from Lakeside. Crenshaw breaks the huddle. A familiar 2 tight end set, backs in the eye. Owens is going to play fake, going to run right, and he is hemmed up. He crosses midfield, gets into Lakeside territory. He's finally run out of bounds at about the 49-yard line. That's a gain of about 2, so bring up 3rd down and about 11. Jamez Curry and Brody Horn hemmed Owens up for a minimal gain. A possession play for Crenshaw, looking at 3rd down and 11. Still 2 tight ends, single receiver right, backs in the eye. Going to turn, going to tall sweep. Braden Moore running left, 50, 45. Finally brought down at about the Lakeside 40. It's going to be short of a first down.
Number 7, Braden Moore around the left side. Brought down by number 7, Rhett Wilburn. Moore picks up 8 yards.
Officials have stopped the clock, and I'm trying to figure out what they've stopped it for. Looks like Crenshaw is going to keep the offense on the field. It's going to be 4th down and about 4 from the Lakeside 41. (13-12) on the play clock. Crenshaw still in the huddle. They finally break the huddle with 8. 2 tight ends, single receiver right. 1 running back, Morgan, in the eye. Going to give to Morgan. Gets up the middle. And it's going to be very close to a first down.
Anderson Mott.
Anderson Mott brought him down.
Morgan picks up enough for a Cougar first down.
But that is a gain of 5, so it's going to be enough for a Crenshaw Christian first down. .36 seconds left in the third quarter, clock on the move. Oh, that was a very generous spot that time by the official. 2 tight ends, I formation. Owens takes a snap. Play fakes. He's going to fire and look long. Got number 2, Jake Lawrence, wide open in the end zone for a touchdown. For a Crenshaw Christian touchdown. 37-yard touchdown pass from Logan Owens to Jake Lawrence.
At the 10-yard line, nice over-the-shoulder reception. Lawrence takes it into the end zone.
Lawrence was about 5 to 8 yards ahead of the Lakeside defender. He caught it about the 5 and just strolled into the end zone, and that makes your score Crenshaw 28, Lakeside 6 with 16 seconds left in the third. The Crenshaw goes 59 yards in 2 minutes and 42 seconds. Line up for the PAT. They line up for it every time, but they fake it every time. And let's see if he got in. And they're going to say he did get in. With 22, Drake Mills that took the handoff right up the middle. And so with 16.6 seconds left in the third, that makes your scores Crenshaw 30, Lakeside 6. We'll step away for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Lakeside Football.
Your car is one of the largest and most important investments you have, so keep it looking sharp and new at Impressive Collision Center. The family at Impressive has been in business since 1940. They work closely with all insurance companies or can give you an excellent price on your minor mishaps. Also, check out all of the accessories from installed brush guards, winches, and bed liners. Swing by or give them a call. Impressive Collision Center, 317 South Eufaula Avenue, or call them at 687-4400.
This is the Lakeside Chiefs Radio Network.
Welcome back to Cougar Stadium. We're winding down here in the third quarter. Crenshaw with an impressive drive. 6 plays, 59 yards, capped off a 39-yard scoring pass from quarterback Owens to Jake Lawrence. Braden Moore will be kicking off back deep for Lakeside's Ali Quinn. Moore kicks off. Quinn fields it about the 15, 20, 25. Breaks the tackle across at the 30. Gets up to about the 39-yard line. So the Chiefs will put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 39. With 10.3 seconds left in the third quarter.
1st and 10, Lakeside.
So let's see what the Chiefs can dial up to cut into this lead. Chiefs break the huddle. Single receiver either side. Back split on either hip. A quarterback Swain in the shotgun. Swain takes his snap. He looks. He's going to run. He's in trouble. Gets up to about the 40-yard line. It's going to be a gain of about a yard. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. So at the end of 3, Crenshaw 30, Lakeside 6. We'll be right back. You're listening to Lakeside Football.
Deloach, Wingate & Company is a professional certified public accountant firm located at 102 Riverside Drive in Eufaula, Alabama. The firm has been in business for 30 years and has developed a number of firm specialties, including individual, corporate, partnership, nonprofit income tax returns, individual audit services, tax compliance and consulting, single audits, governmental audits, month-end reporting, payroll preparation, quarterly and annual reporting, and other general accounting and taxation consulting. Please call Deloach, Wingate & Company at 334-687-2108 or drop by their office for all of your accounting needs. Deloach and Wingate welcome the opportunity to support all of our local and surrounding schools with their athletic activities.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Sam Wise in Eufaula today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Now, back to the stadium for more action on the Lakeside Chiefs Radio Network.
Welcome back to Cougar Stadium. Getting ready to open the fourth quarter. Lakeside trailing 30-6. Lakeside's going to have it second down and 10 from their own 40-yard line. I don't think the chains are right. Swain takes the snap. He drops. He looks. He fires. Going to be caught by Ali Quinn across midfield. 40, 35-30, 25-20, 15, 10, 5. Gone. Touchdown Lakeside. Touchdown pass from Trip Swain to Ali Quinn of 60 yards. A quick strike ability that time. Swain just kind of ran a square. Ali Quinn ran kind of a square in route at about the Crenshaw 45-yard line. He caught it and just outraced the defense for a touchdown of 60 yards. It looks like Lakeside's going to line up and go for two. So let's see what Lakeside calls going for two. Try to cut the lead to 16 and only down 2 scores with 2 2-point conversion. Backs in the eye, single receiver either side. Swain under center. Swain takes the snap. He's going to play fake. He's going to fire. It's going to be incomplete in the end zone, intended for number 9, Brandon Jackson. Swain was a little late throwing the football. Jackson was open for a moment, but so the Lakeside drive goes 61 yards in 2 plays in 21 seconds. So we'll step away for a super quick commercial break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Lakeside Football.
Easy metal building kits, pole barns, and metal roofing supplies. APEC Metal Express carries multiple kit sizes and colors with at-home DIY instruction. APEC Metal Express. Fast delivery, superior quality, excellent customer service.
So welcome back to Cougar Stadium. As Lakeside, the quick strike ability to cut the lead, 30-12 with 11:49 left in their ball game. Lakeside's on the field ready. Crenshaw still huddled up on the near side. Kicking off will be number 2, Trip Swain. Back deep for Crenshaw, number 22, Drake Mills. So let's see if Lakeside kicks it deep or tries like an onside kick here. Swain moves on the football. Kind of a low line drive. Going to hit about the 25. Picked up by Braden Moore. Breaks the tackle across the 40 out to about the 44-yard line of Crenshaw. Good return that time by Crenshaw. So the Cougars will put it in play, 1st and 10 from their own 44. I feel like we're going to get a heavy dose of the run game. Try to take time off the clock. Cougars break the huddle, 2 tight ends, I formation, single receiver right. Moore at tailback. Owens gives the fullback Mills right up the middle. He drags tacklers up to about the 47. That'll be a gain of about 3. Bring up 2nd down and 7 from there.
Mills gets the ball to the 48-yard line, where it's going to be 2nd down, 6 to go.
They're going to give him 4. Up to the 48, so it'll be 2nd and 6. Same formation, 2 tight ends, I formation. Owens takes his snap, going to run speed option right. He crosses midfield. He finally pitches back to Moore. Gets inside the Lakeside 45. Down to about the 41-yard line. And that's going to be enough for a Lakeside Chiefs for a Crenshaw Christian 1st down. Owens ran speed option to the right side to the far boundary. He kept across the line of scrimmage. Finally ran into traffic and pitched, and Owens was able to pick up several more yards. Crenshaw comes out, 2 receivers left, 1 right. Owens in the shotgun alongside Mills. Owens stomps his foot, runs read option, keeps it right. 45, 40, 35, dives down to about the 30, gets inside the 30 down to about the 29-yard line. That's once again enough for a Crenshaw Christian first down. Now they're going to move the ball back right on the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 Crenshaw from there. 10:40 left in your ball game. Clock on the move. 2 receivers either side. Owens stomps his foot, takes the snap. He's going to fire out in the left flat. The call by Moore. Break tackle 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5, touchdown. Moore caught it on the left flat, broke the tackle to Brody Horn at about the 25-yard line, and then it just outraced everybody down this near sideline. So it's going to be a 30-yard touchdown pass from Owens to Moore. So that drive goes 56 yards and 4 plays in a minute and 20 seconds. Crenshaw lined up for the PAT again, but I doubt they'll do it. They've lined up in this formation every time. Oh, they actually snap it. Kick, place the kick. The kick is up, and the kick is no good. So with 10:22 left in your ball game, that makes your score Crenshaw 36, Lakeside 12. We'll be right back. You're listening to Lakeside Football.
Azure Creations supports the Lakeside Chiefs. For all your screen print, embroidery, vinyl, and sublimation needs, contact Azure Creations. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Azure Crafts and Creations. Email us at azure.craftsandcreations@gmail.com or contact us at 334-695-0643. Go Chiefs!
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Sam Wise in Eufaula today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This is the Lakeside Chiefs Radio Network.
Welcome back to Cougar Stadium. Lakeside Chiefs trail 36-12 with 10:22 left in your ball game. Kicking off for Crenshaw will be number 7, Braden Moore. He caught the touchdown pass and kicked the failed PAT back deep for Lakeside. Number 6, Darren Maudry, standing at about his own 12-yard line. Moore moves on the football. Kicks kind of a low-line drive. Is going to be fielded by Maudry at about the 15, 20, 25, running left. Crosses the 25. Crosses the 30 up to about the 31. So Lakeside will put it in play 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line.
Up to about the 36-yard line.
Sorry about that. 36-yard line, not the 31. So the Chiefs are down 24 with 10:13 left. Single receiver left, twins right. 2 back alongside Swain in the shotgun. Swain claps his hands. He drops. He looks. He's in trouble. Escapes. He looks. He's going to fire downfield, and that's going to be intercepted at about midfield by number 15, Jake Beaudry. Swain was in trouble and was buying time and just floated a ball in the middle of the field. There was nobody there for Lakeside, and Beaudry was back there just playing center field, picked it off and slid down right at midfield. So Crenshaw will have it 1st and 10 from midfield with 10:03 left. I'm not sure what trip Swain was seeing, but there was nothing but blue jerseys there. Crenshaw breaks the huddle. 3 receivers left, 1 right, 1 running back alongside Owens in the shotgun. He's going to turn, going to fire out in the right flat to number 1, Casey Morgan. He gets inside the lakeside territory down to about the 47-yard line. So that'll be a gain of about 3 and bring up 2nd and 7 from there. So 9:40 left in your ball game. Clock on the move. Crenshaw Christian is not in very much of a hurry to get out of the huddle. They finally break the huddle with 7 on the play clock. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Owens takes his snap. He's going to run right up the middle. Quarterback power across to the 45. Down to about the 42-yard line.
He's tripped up by 56, Rhodes Bennett.
Going to make it 3rd down and about 2 from there. He got about 5. He took the shotgun snap and just ran straight quarterback power right up the middle. Let's see if the Lakeside defense can make a stand and get the football back. Three receivers left, 1 right. Owens, like the running back, moved. They're going to run quarterback draw. Owens crosses the 35-30, gets down to about the 25-yard line. And that's going to be a Crenshaw Christian 1st down. The running back that was alongside Owens started early. I thought the officials were going to blow it dead, but they let it go. Which, as a back, you can be moving, but you cannot be moving towards the line of scrimmage. At any rate, 1st down Crenshaw. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Drake Mills alongside Owens in the shotgun. And like everybody moved and the snap went over Owens' head, but it looks like Lakeside jumped off sides.
It's going to be off sides against the Chiefs. That's going to advance the ball 5 yards. It's going to make it 1st down and 5 to go for the Cougars.
So offsides is the call against Lakeside. Be 1st down and 5. There's 7:50 left in your ball game. Clock on the move. Crenshaw gets out of the huddle with 7 seconds left on the play. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Law alongside Owens in the gun. Owens takes his snap. He drops. He fires. It's going to be caught by Beaudry. And he's going to weave his way into the end zone for a Crenshaw touchdown. So Beaudry caught it at about the 12 and serpentined his way through the Lakeside defense into the end zone. And that makes your score Crenshaw 42, Lakeside 12 with 7:17 left. Line up for the PATs, Braden Moore. Snap, hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 7:17 left, that makes your score Crenshaw 43, Lakeside 12. We'll be right back here listening to Lakeside football. Welcome back to Cougar Stadium. Crenshaw drive goes 50 yards in 5 plays in 2 minutes and 47 seconds. Kicking off once again for Crenshaw will be number 7, Braden Moore. Back deep for Lakeside is number 3, Jamez Curry. Whistle's blown and we're about ready for action. Moore moves on the football. Kick kind of a high pop-up. Going to be caught and fumbled by Brody Horn. And I believe Crenshaw recovers at about the 38-yard line of Lakeside. It went right through the hands of Brody Horn at about the 32, kick forward right into the awaiting arms of a Crenshaw Christian defender. But Crenshaw will put it in play. 1st and 10 from the Lakeside 37. Unfortunate turn of events here late for the Chiefs. And at quarterback's number 23, Grant Taylor for Crenshaw.
Flag on the play.
There is a flag on the play. Looks like a lot of younger players out there now for Crenshaw. Disregard the flag. So at any rate, it'll still be 1st and 10.
Flag waved off.
From the 37-yard line. Back to the eye. He's going to turn. He's going to give to number 2, Jake Lawrence. Running left. He gets down to about the 35. Going to be a gain of 2. Brody Horn and Anderson Mott finally put him down after a short gain. 6:52 left on your ball game clock on the move. Crenshaw not in any real hurry to run a play. Grant Taylor leads his team to the line. Single receiver right, 2 tight ends, backs in the eye. Taylor takes the snap. He's going to turn. He's going to give to Lawrence running right. 35. And it's going to be ridden down at about the 32-yard line. We're going to say the 34-yard line. So that'll be a gain of a couple and bring up 3rd down and about 6.
Pickup of 2 is going to be 3rd down, 6 now.
Crenshaw's content to milk every second of play clock out between every play, and I don't blame him. Single receiver either side, back to the eye behind Taylor. Taylor takes his snap. He's going to raise up. He's going to look to throw. Hit as he throws by number 14, Brody Horn. And that ball falls harmlessly to the turf down around the 30-yard line.
It's going to bring up 4th down. 6 to go now for CJ.
And it looks like we're going to have a heat timeout for the officials. And we'll take them with your score. Crenshaw 43, Lakeside 12, 5:37 left of your ball game. We'll be right back. You're listening to Lakeside Football.
Your car is one of the largest and most important investments you have, so keep it looking sharp and new at Impressive Collision Center. The family at Impressive has been in business since 1940. They work closely with all insurance companies or can give you an excellent price on your minor mishaps. Also, check out all of the accessories from installed brush guards, winches, and bed liners. Swing by or give them a call. Impressive Collision Center, 317 South Eufaula Avenue, or call them at 687-4400.
This is the Lakeside Chiefs Radio Network.
Welcome back to Cougar Stadium here in Luverne. 5:37 left of your ball game. Crenshaw dropped back to punt. Number 7, Braden Moore, back deep for Lakeside number 3. They're going to run a fake right up the middle, and he's not going to make it. They snapped it to the up back. number 74, Coleman Owens, and he was cut down immediately by Rhodes Bennett and Brody Dismuke. So 1st and 10, Lakeside Chiefs from their own 31.
Cougars fail to convert first down. Lakeside's going to take over 1st and 10, just over the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs looking for points down big. The Chiefs break the huddle. Twin receivers right, backs in the eye. Swain under center. Going to turn. He's going to run tall sweep to J.J. Hill running right. Gets outside 30, 35, 40. Runs over a man up to about the 44-yard line. So it's going to be a gain of about 13 and enough for a Lakeside Chiefs first down.
To the 45, that's enough for a first down for the Chiefs.
Well, the Chiefs break the huddle. 2 receivers left, 1 right, backs in the eye with Hill dot in the eye. Swain takes the snap, going to give to Brody Horn right up the middle, and he is met immediately in the backfield. So that play's going to lose yards back to about the 41. So that'll be a loss of 3. Bring up 2nd down and 13.
Almost 15 to go now for the Chiefs.
You'll mark him back at the 40-yard line. There's not much running room in the middle of that Crenshaw defense. Single receiver to either side, backs in the eye. Swain under center. Swain takes his snap. He's going to run tall sweep left. J.J. Hill trying to get the corner. Gets out Hill, turns the corner. And finally cut down at about the 44-yard line. That's going to be a gain of about, they're going to say he stepped out at the 43, so it's going to be a gain of 3.
He gets to the 42.5-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down, about 12 to go now for the Chiefs.
So that'll bring up 3rd down and 12. 4:08 left in your ball game. Chiefs break the huddle. Single receiver either side. Back split on either hip. Or quarterback Swain in the shotgun. Swain claps his hands. He looks. He drops. He fires long. Intended for Ali Quinn, and he's run into by the defensive back down around the 30-yard line. No flags. Defending on the play was Logan Owens. He ran into Ali Quinn at about the 30-yard line, but the official kept the flag in his pocket. Well, there was definite contact. And that's going to bring up 4th and long for the Chiefs. Back to punt it, trips Swain. Braden Moore back to receive. Swain takes the snap, low snap, fields it, kicks it. It's going to land at about the Crenshaw 30 and roll dead at about the 20-yard line of Crenshaw. So Crenshaw will put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. With 3:30 left in your ball game. Let's see if Crenshaw is just content to keep it on the ground. Let's see if I can run this clock out. Tough night for the Chiefs here in Luverne. It's 14-0 at half. It's kind of turned lopsided here in the second half, but the Chiefs have got on the board. Grant Taylor at quarterback. He's going to turn. He's going to give to number 2, Lawrence, running left. He's going to get up to
Lawrence on the carry.
About the 21. That's only going to be a gain of about a yard. He made a man miss in the backfield. But Rhett Wilburn.
Brought down by number 14, Brody Horn.
Brody Horn and Rhett Wilburn on the tackle.
Gain of 1 on the play. It's going to be 2nd down, 9 to go.
Cougars break the huddle. Twin receivers right, twins left. Grant Taylor in the shotgun. Taylor stomps his foot. He's going to run quarterback power, and he's going to be dragged down by Rhodes Bennett right about the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be no gain.
It's going to bring up third down for CCA.
It's going to be 3rd down and 9 with 2:35 left in your ball game. Crenshaw's in no hurry to snap the football. Two tight ends, single receiver backs in an eye behind Taylor. Taylor's going to turn. He's going to give to Lawrence right up the middle, and he's cut down immediately.
Lawrence up the middle.
52, Davis Fort on the tackle, along with 58, Brody Dismukes for the Chiefs. Play failed to gain. It'll be 4th down and 9 from the 21. Crenshaw brings in their punt team with 1:44 left in your ball game.
Davis Fort. Going to bring up 4th down, 8 to go.
Back to punt. Number 7, Braden Moore. Back deep for Lakeside is number 6, Darren Maudry. Moore takes his snap, gets the kickoff, almost blocked by Lane Beasley. Ball hits at about the Lakeside 45, is going to roll dead at the Lakeside 36. So the Chiefs will put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 30. We're going to say the 35-yard line with 1:14 left in your ball game. It definitely has not been Lakeside tonight. Lakeside breaks the huddle. Single receiver either side, backs in the eye behind quarterback Swain. J.J. Hill dotting the eye at tailback. Swain takes the snap. He's going to turn. He's going to give to Lane Beasley, the fullback. Run over the middle. 40, 45. Runs over another minute. Fumbles the football. And it's going to be.
Lane Beasley on the carry.
Let's see who has the ball.
Makes some yards.
Crenshaw Christian recovers. Recovered by number 17, Micah Gardner.
Crenshaw's going to take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Good hard run by Lane Beasley, but he coughed up the football right at the end of it. So Crenshaw will put it in play 1st and 10 from their own 48 with 1:02 left in your ball game. Taylor still in at quarterback. Single receiver right, backs in the eye. He's going to turn. He's going to give to the fullback right up the middle. Number 9, Dalton Jordan, and he's stuck in the hole by number 1, Lane Beasley.
Dalton Jordan on carry, brought down by number 1, Lane Beasley.
With 34 seconds left in your ball game. This may be the last play of the game. 2 tight ends, I formation, Crenshaw. Taylor's going to turn and give to the fullback, Jordan again. Breaking tackles inside the 45 down to about the 43-yard line of Lakeside. Anderson Mott, number 10, finally brought him down. And I think Crenshaw's just going to let the clock run out, and they are. And that's your ball game. Your final score, Crenshaw 43, Lakeside 12. We'll step away for a quick commercial break, come back and wrap things up. You're listening to Lakeside Football.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve with home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
In Eufaula, talk to State Farm agent Sam Wise.
This is the Lakeside Chiefs Radio Network.
Welcome back to Cougar Stadium as the Lakeside Chiefs fall 43-12 to the Crenshaw Christian Academy Cougars. Just not a whole lot went right for Lakeside tonight. Could not find a rhythm offensively. Didn't have much of an answer for the Crenshaw rushing game. And Crenshaw moves to 2-0 on the season. The Lakeside Chiefs fall to 1-2 and 0-1 in region play. Crenshaw moves to 1-0 in region play. Join us Wednesday for the Lakeside Football Report with the head coach Tom Clements, as always. And then next Friday night we'll be at home against the Coosa Valley Rebels in another region game. For Lakeside football, I am Ben McAlilly. My time is up, and I thank you for yours. Go Chiefs.
Once again, thank you for coming to Louvain.